Namaste, my galactic family. This is Angela Sim, Mohrephoh, Amidazori. Pleiadian consciousness here for you. My galactic family, I love you. I adore you. My galactic family, please listen to me with your heart. By now, my galactic family, there's again 5 different YouTube channels, Pleiadian Mohrephoh films, and please go and look through all of them, my galactic family, because every film is a big dot for you. So if you connect the big dots, my galactic family, you will see the big picture, the real big picture, my galactic family, because it's very important. The system is designed this way so you manage to see the small dots, my galactic family, the little dots. And a lot of you see the small dots and you think, wow, now I understand. Now I get it. What I'm giving you, my galactic family, are big dots. Some of you are not even ready for them, my galactic family, because it's too confusing for some of you, my galactic family, because you've been lied to. I'm telling so many times, my galactic family, that you've been lied to here in 3D. The reason for 3-dimensional hypnosis illusion, my galactic family, the reason is because it's experiment. Humanity is an experiment, my galactic family. But it involves the universe, the collective consciousness of the universe, of multiverses, and everything is connected, my galactic family. So you've been lied to 99% of the time here in 3-dimensional reality. And a lot of you come to me on Facebooks I have, my galactic family, and you claim to me, oh, I know, you don't need to tell me nothing, I know. If you have this vibration, if you have this attitude, that means you have no idea whatsoever. If you're mentioning this in the first place, that means you have no idea. And a lot of you are hypnotizing yourself by yourself because your ego, my galactic family. That's why Christ mentioned to you, my galactic family, be in your heart. Be in your heart. And you will see the truth. And the truth will set you free. Very, very important, my galactic family. In this film, my galactic family, I would like to give you a different avenue, if you will, of understanding. So please listen to me with your heart. There have been humanoids, if you will, in pararealities, in this dimension, on Gaia, for millions and millions and millions of years. Adam and Eve, Adam, as a first man, he was actually not a first man. He was a first man with the new codings in the DNA, the transfer, one of the 144,000. Prophets are in the group of 144,000, my galactic family. They're masters. Everyone who have a master's in numerology, master vibration, you are one of 144,000. If you don't have a master number, 11, 22, 33, 44, you are not one of 144,000, my galactic family. Because master frequency is collaborating with 144,000 with this energy field that creates the bubble in the sphere of influence of Gaia bubble as well, to awaken everybody else. How we can understand this on a simpler level. Listen to this, my galactic family. Imagine every bug, every bird, every animal, every plant, every tree, anything exists in 3-dimensional illusionary hypnosis, if you will, amnesia. happens in four-dimensional realities. Three-dimensional reality is inside of fourth dimension, but it's hidden from the frequencies of different sphere of influences, if you will, because sphere of influence is a bubble of your core frequency, your morphogenetic frequency. That's what I'm mentioning to you, my galactic family. But in simpler terms, understand, my galactic family, that the chosen ones who came to this dimension to help and assist, the chosen ones, their codings in their DNA was not completely shot up. Like my codings, for example, they've been activated. Those who are 144,000 who came to assist Gaia and mankind and everybody else to be like an alarm clock and help everybody to be awakened, my galactic family, their codings in their DNA were more activated than those regular humans who were here because the karma. They've been through a karma cycle for thousands and thousands of years. That's why they overlaid the multidimensional lane lines with amnesia and affect their DNA. That's how they block their DNA from seeing, and that's how the deepest hypnosis works for the ones who are still in the biggest hypnosis. That's who I'm talking right now. Who've been reincarnated here for so long that their bubble of influence was overlapping on their self's frequency, on their vehicle. They're reincarnating through different avenues, and they've been coming to different avatars and overlaying that amnesia for so long. That's why it's almost 2024, my galactic family, and you can still find brothers and sisters who have no idea whatsoever what's happening in the world. But thank God, a lot of you are awakened. What are we coming with this, my galactic family? Where are we coming with this? Listen to me with your heart, my galactic family. So, as those 144,000 who came here and assist, their codings were activated. So quicker you can snap out of the hypnosis, if you will. Yes? And every animal, every plant, every tree, every bird, every bug, their codings were activated as well. Even more so than those who came and assist as humans. I'm talking about the nature itself. And a lot of times you ask me, my galactic family, God don't need a password. Why we have to use password? Why we have to give password? What is password? Remember, my galactic family, there are no religions. There's only one prime creator who gave everybody one and the same truth, one the same message. I'm repeating this in so many films because repetition in the world of amnesia is high value, my galactic family. Please understand that the codings in 144,000 who are activated, there's a ratio. Every bug, every bird, every animal have a different ratio of sphere of influence on their genetic material, if you will, to activate, to be more aligned with the fifth dimensional frequency, if you will, because distortion happened. The three-dimensional hypnosis is a distortion of morphogenetic field, which is connecting, which is doing utmost to connect with all the fifth dimensional frequencies, but it's overlapping so much that interference occurs in your biosystem. And every tree, every animal, every bird, every different species have a different ratio. Let me give you an example, my galactic family. You heard about 100 monkey experiment. Japanese scientists did that. This is only reference so you will understand why God gave password. I will get to that in just a minute. But listen to this, my galactic family. Like I mentioned before, every animal have a ratio. Every different species have a different ratio with morphogenetic field, or bubble of influence, if you will. So Japanese scientists did an experiment because monkeys, specific breed of monkeys, they love sweet potato, and they dropped on one island sweet potato, but they dropped it in a place where was a lot of sand. So the monkeys love the sweet potato, but they refuse to eat because there's a sand on them. But the scientists took 3 monkeys to the shore of that island and showed them that you can wash in the ocean. You can wash the sweet potato, and it's eatable, and you can enjoy. Again, this is what you love. Yes. So they showed this to 3 monkeys, and the 3 monkeys showed another monkeys how it's done, and went to the critical point of 100 monkeys. That's why it's called 100 monkeys experiment, because like I mentioned before, every sphere of influence, my galactic family, have its own ratio frequency, and every different species have a different ratio frequency in morphogenetic field. That's why for this breed of monkeys, 100 monkeys, took only 100 monkeys, my galactic family, only 100 monkeys. And they went to the other island when they never showed those monkeys how to wash the sweet potato whatsoever. They had no idea. And because what is morphogenetic field? Morphogenetic field, it's a connectivity with pararealities and sphere of influence and connectivity with your higher self. So those 100 monkeys, as a global consciousness for that individuality, for that individual species, created the bigger sphere of influence, my galactic family, so big that all monkeys on the flat earth, all of them in that bubble of sphere of influence on those 7 continents, if you will, they knew they have to wash and how to wash the sweet potato, because the ratio triggered the sphere of influence of those monkeys expanded so much that the global consciousness of that species, of that monkey, created such a big morphogenetic field that the monkeys in a different island who never been shown how to wash sweet potato, they actually took the sweet potatoes and immediately walked to the shore, washed the sweet potato, and enjoyed eating it. Now you maybe understand, my galactic family, why we begin given password from God Almighty. What is password? Because a lot of you ask me, as connected to only one specific religion. No, it's not. Because if you do research, it's not. Look through all Pleiadian Mohrephoh films on 5 different YouTube channels, and you will understand everything what you need to understand by now, my galactic family. All the questions you have, I guarantee you, go to all Pleiadian Mohrephoh films, and you will see, my galactic family, that it's going to be crystal clear for you. You have no doubt of understanding. If you see, there are no religions, but if you see all the different religions, let me give you a hint. Shambhala, Kabbalah, Allah. My galactic family, there's one prime creator who gave everybody one and the same message. And snap out of it that Jesus is God, because it's not. There's no Holy Trinity. Snap out of it, my galactic family. My galactic family, the password is, please repeat after me. For those who never mention a password, those who doubt in a password, why we need password? I'm already awake and I know the world is corrupt. Yeah, you know the world is corrupt, but you are not completely connected with your higher self. What does that mean? You are your higher self. Yeah, you are your higher self. But by speaking the password, you give the steering wheel to your higher self and he's taking over. Because it's a free will. Your higher self signed the contract that you come here to that experiment of three-dimensional reality in four-dimensional reality. But after the password, you give the steering wheel, my galactic family, to your higher self. Please repeat after me. La ilaha illallah. This is the password. Probably you felt warm, a spin in your heart chakra. And suddenly, you know, I'm speaking the truth. Because that's the password, my galactic family. I call it password. It's not a password, I call it password. For those who are in a deep, deep, deep trance of hypnosis, and by now you know. If you don't know by now what's happening in the world, the password is for those ones who have no idea what's happening in the world right now. And even for those who think they're awakened, but I have no idea. And even for those who really, really are humble and awakened, that password is as well for you. Why? Because you need to give the steering wheel to your higher self. Because blessing, what is mentioned in every major religion, if you call religions, in every sect, Aborigines, Maya, Zulus, Incas, what have you, you name it. My galactic family, remembering the old teachings, every one of them, the soul of every message of all Aborigines on 7 continents is mentioned. Remember the old teachings. And this is what I'm referring to, my galactic family. Giving the steering wheel to your higher self. But you're never going to give a steering wheel to your higher self when you're going to be in an ego frequency. That's why God's giving you a hint in the Bible. Be like a child. Always be curious. Always be curious. Because when you're not curious, you're blocking yourself from expansion. Because coming back to 5th dimensional frequency, it's a frequency of always expanding. 5th dimensional reality is like a universe, it's always expanding. So we have to mimic the universe. We want to expand as well, always. By being in the ego, by mentioning, oh, I know who I am, or where I'm from, I know about this, When you're speaking like this, you have no idea whatsoever. You have to go back to the ABC because you have no idea. Be humble. Because like I mentioned, like every species on three-dimensional hypnosis here, they have their ratio of global consciousness. Those monkeys took 100 monkeys for their genetic Mohrephoh field, the sphere of influence, to connect with all of the one breed of the monkeys, and suddenly every monkey is awakened to wash the sweet potato. Likewise, we have our own ratio. That's why for how many years now I'm giving the password to everybody. Because we about to go through that ratio. And when we go through that ratio, and end of this year, it's a point of no return. I call it the big one, the big point of no return, because 1987, 2023, it's a window of ascension. And we hitting the mark exactly 2024, March 21st. The ratio of mankind will be triggered, fully triggered. And you will see what I'm saying to you, my galactic family, by 2024, March 21st. You will see people start to awaken. Those people who you thought they will never see. They were, like a week ago, they were laughing at me like oh, he's crazy, she's crazy. You'll be amazed how quickly everybody's going to be awakened from 2024. From 2024 to 2027, That's going to be like a butterfly effect. I'm telling you, my galactic family. And by 2027, you will see, my galactic family, no one on the face of the earth will pick up a gun against the brother or sister. No one. You will see. You will see. So please take this to your heart. Give the blue card with the password to every brother and sister. Give every Pleiadian Mohrephoh film to all brothers and sisters. They have no names specific what every film is about, because it's more important your intuition, to build your intuition. So go by number. What number you resonate with every day, every week, or every month is different. For example, frequency. So there are 5 different YouTube channels, 147 films, my galactic family. And please, please share Pleiadian Mohrephoh films, and a blessing will come to you. Blessing will come to you, because you giving the ultimate truth. Because yeah, we are here with you. My higher self is Archangel Asim. I went to the same school as Archangel Michael. And we have, if you look at Archangel Michael ID and my ID, is mentioned Guardian Protector. And when you look at name Asim, Guardian Protector. Archangel Michael is more in a spiritual realm, connected to the sphere of influence of pararealities. And I'm more individualized frequency, and here in 3-dimensional reality, and we giving off that pure energy of light, of awakening. So more and quicker, because you ask, one of the brother asked me how we can open the borders to South Pole, because we by now, if you don't know, Earth is flat. I'm sorry, the Earth is flat, always was. One brother asked me, what do we need to do to open borders so we can travel to South Pole and no government will stop us, By giving more for Pleiadian films, by giving everybody the password. And maybe it's connected to one religion, but there are no religions. Every religion have the same password. Every religion. Because there's only one God who give one identical message. If you see around Earth, if you see, my galactic family, countries, religions, you are completely not awakened. You are, let me give you an example. Everybody who went on conference, in Florida, Danny Henderson, I mentioned that before, is very, very crucial. Because a lot of you ask me, how is this possible? They know so much. They are on a stage. They are waking up, others. Yeah. They waking up others by giving them a recall what they went through. But let me tell you something. When you leave 3-dimensional reality, doesn't matter what parareality you will enter. Parareality, 3-dimensional parareality or 4-dimensional parareality, doesn't matter which direction you will go. When you leave 3-dimensional reality with a hypnosis, what you're going to get? More hypnosis. So those who never mentioned the password, and they left, for example, through pararealities, and they saw, for example, because universe will do everything, my galactic family, to not break the contract. What does that mean? Because your higher self signed a contract that you want to participate in that scenario, 3-dimensional amnesia hypnosis. So if you still believe that you live on a ball, you can only go to pararealities when this is going to be, amplified for you. But that's not the truth. And because of not mentioning the password, not following the straight path, you coming back from parareality to Earth, for example, and you telling brothers and sisters, oh, I've been in a space, I've seen Earth is round, and that's the truth. No, it's not the truth. You went to parareality from the frequency of amnesia, of hypnosis. Universe can only take someone. You can only see what you're ready to see. When you're in hypnosis and you believe the Earth is round, you can only go to pararealities when this is going to be amplified for you. It's mentioned in all holy books. I'm Angela Seem. I'm telling you the truth. When you leave three-dimensional reality with a hypnosis, what you're going to get? More hypnosis. Period. I am Renegade member, Family of Light, Systems Buster. Available for altering systems of consciousness within free will universe on call. I love you, my galactic family. Namaste.